Welcome to Spiritual Rebirth Tarot. I'm Madelyn, your tarot reader and energy healer. It's so great to have you here. We are going to be doing a reading for Capricorn for the month of May. So when you look at the title, and whenever you watch this, if the title resonates with you, if you're drawn to this, it's probably for you. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the Divine Animals Oracle, or give an overall message for the reading. And if that resonates and goes with you, let's take a look at a 4-card spread about the situation in the month coming up in May. What is motivating you, the motivation, the external influences that are affecting you and influencing this situation, the obstacles, both real or perceived, that you may be facing internally. So external forces, internal forces, and then the 4th card has to do with the wisdom, the most beneficial direction for you to head at this time. After that, we'll look at some oracle cards to go along with the message. Okay, so I have been doing a lot of readings and stuff on TikTok. So come on over to Spiritual Rebirth Tarot on TikTok and enjoy being part of that group. Tarantula Connection. Oh, that's an interesting card. You see how she's covered? It's kind of scary. Connection. So Capricorn, and being an earth sign, kind of like down to earth, is probably sometimes harder to connect with people. And so this month you're asked to kind of step out of your comfort zone and to connect with more people, to have a stronger connection with those around you. And this card is 13, I believe. Let me take a look. The underneath of the deck, the energy there, is the dog, which has a lot to do with companionship, in this case, both with yourself and with others. So companionship also with that connection. So companionship, connection. So you're definitely having that. This is the month, Capricorn, to get to know a new person, to connect with the people that are a big part of your life. So let's take a look at the book. Okay, Tarantula. That's cool. Let's see. It is time to bring together disparate aspects of your life. Everything is connected. When you are afraid or unsure, it is important to know that you are never alone. You can do magic. We all can. So it has a lot to do as well with breaking down the barriers. You know, we might be afraid of spiders, but in this case, to feel the connection with all of nature and to bring that into our lives. The daughter of the great goddess Diana, Aridia, stepped upon the earth charged with the sacred duty of reconnecting the people with their birthrights of balance and love. Such was the environment of Aridia was born into. The old ways were forced underground, and the feminine divine disrespected, and the earth's never-ending cycles of the moon and the seasons ignored or forgotten. So she was trying to teach about the divine feminine, about connection, balance, the seasons, and those were all being ignored. Aridia traveled the lands, walking thousands of miles in the service of her mother, delivering her teachings to more and more women, bringing hope and healing where there was little. One day, she was waiting for the moon to rise so she could meet with other women under the cover of night for devotionals. Aridia quietly sat in the forest. There in front of her, she saw a huge spider hairy and as big as her hand, weaving a great web. She watched as the shining silk wove back and around, creating a shimmering circle. Oh, a circle. Aurelia saw the spider's web grow wider and bigger and glow in the reflection of the moon. She was reminded that everything was connected, from the moon to the earth. All beings, all people, the rocks, the trees, the flowers were connected by the web of life. This was what was being forgotten and what was vital to remember. The other famous mythos worth mentioning is the turning of the mortal Arachne into a spider by the goddess Athena. Arachne, a weaver of some note, challenged Athena to a weaving contest. Her hubris ended up being her downfall, and she was transformed into a spider. The name Arachne became the Latin prefix of arachne, which means spider, and is used in terms such as arachnophobia, fear of the spider. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so then the book talks a little bit about the spiders, which I'm not going to look into right now. And then we'll look at the magic of the spider. The spider magic, and specifically tarantula magic, is protective and connective. Webs don't just trap prey, they also protect the spider as well. It is a mistake to think that spider magic is evil or dangerous, as very few cultures see the spider in this fashion. When you feel you need greater connection to life, or you need support, specifically in creative matters, ask for the spider's help. So the spider will help with creativity, with support, with protection, and with connection with this web. So you are being drawn to connection and support and protection during this month. So protective connection. Okay, so let's take a look at the tarot cards here for motivation, external factors, obstacles, and wisdom. All right, Capricorn. Okay. Interesting. The underline of the deck is the Nine of Wands. So this month is going to be a journey for you, Capricorn, heading toward the moon. And that story about how she was connecting with the energies of the moon, the seasons of the moon. And so it's like you're kind of moving closer to that. And your life is forming and coagulating toward that. Okay, so your motivation is making the right decisions and bringing love into your life with the Lover's card. And we can see a lot of beauty and love flowing into your life when you're making the right decisions. And that also is the Gemini card. And then the external is the Empress. And so the external factors are going to be very good to you. They're going to bring abundance, support, we were talking about, support and connection. You can think of trees and how all the trees of the world, in a way, are kind of connected by their roots. There's a huge web of connection. So, the external factors this time are really aiding you and helping you in this you know, understanding and expressing love in your life. And so I feel like that's what this journey during this month is. It's a journey toward love, journey toward understanding the beauty and the bounty of this earth. So the Mother of Wands, you know, the obstacle is kind of like focusing too much on yourself. I also feel like it has to do with fear, because you can see that this snake has a lot of fear in it, you know, or kind of pushes toward, you know, a lot of fear, kind of like the spider. Some people are, you know, arachnophobia, snake phobia, you know, these fears. And so it could be that internally or externally you have a fear that's keeping you from heading toward this true love. So, and accepting abundance into your life. So, you know, abundance, growth, beauty, fertility, and love and joy and peace wants to come into your life and flood your life. But some of your fears are holding you back. And so that's what it's saying is here is, you know, embrace this journey of, you know, this connection, going up the journey, up the ladder at this time. And the most beneficial thing for you is to let go of the pain of the past. So in the past, there have been, you know, a fair amount of pain, difficulties, sadness, grief, and all of that needs to be let go of. You've come to the end of the cycle. It's time to move on and to embrace and to be motivated by love and by those energies. So we have here a couple of major arcana cards, which is great. Gemini and Taurus, Capricorn, and then we have kind of this journey that you're going to be on. So the 9 to the 10. So let's pull a couple cards for this 10 of Swords. Why is the 10 of Swords here? So the underline is the 2 of Swords. So it's like making your decision, making the right decision. So this 10 of Swords has to do with rebirth. Like I was talking about, you come to the end of the cycle. It's time to leave all that old behind. Rebirth, Judgment card, and stepping into. See, this snake, it looks very friendly. You know, it has the symbol of the infinity symbol. It has these beautiful flowers, and so it's kind of turned. It's, you know, turned this fear. You know, turned this fear around and helped it to be something that's joyful and fun and free in your life. So, all right, let's take a look at some messages. Let's see what the mystical shaman have to say to us. Okay. Ooh, lightning. Okay, so, you know, there's a lot of passion and drive that can really come in, you know, with these, you know, the Lovers and the Empress. You know, there's a lot of passion and drive and forward thinking. And with this lightning, there's just so much energy available to you to help you on this journey and help you with that transformation and the renewal in your life. So, and the Sorcerer has to do with, you know, letting go of the things that just aren't serving you anymore. You know, the things that you've had in your life that you just feel unhappy about, that you don't want to continue on with. And so as you let go of those things and connect to the new. All right, let's take a look at the Abraham Hicks and what advice we have at this time coming from us. Okay. Nothing is more important than that I feel good. So here at this time, you know, you're feeling worried, you're feeling nervous, you're needing to connect. And by truly connecting and having that joy and that unison, that in this case, you know, with that connection card, the tarantula, it also is really drawing you toward the Lover's card and the connection of that card. Nothing is more important than that I feel good. Don't do anything that you don't really want to do. Keep yourself in a place of feeling good. Reach for the thought that feels better and watch what happens. Okay, so watch what happens in your life as you are reaching for that good thought and feeling good. So when things get, you know, scary or get frustrated or you're wondering what to do right now with your life, remember, you know, reach toward that thought, that beautiful thought that will keep you in a state of joy and happiness. Okay, thank you for coming to this reading, and we'll definitely look for protection, connection, love, and abundance by letting go of the fears and moving on, letting go of the past and moving on in our lives. All right, we'll talk to you next month.